so excited about this class because it's really a fun way to work out while still enjoying the benefits of yoga. In this class, you can expect a mix between a yoga flow and a strengthening workout. So just do your best and try to have fun. If you like the class, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And whenever you're ready, let's start class. So make your way into a child's pose. Have a seat on your heels, work your hands in front of you, and relax your forehead on the mat. Immediately, as you arrive in this position, just try to place your attention towards your breath. Starting to see if you can make your inhalation a little bit longer, and try to have equal exhalations as well. Starting to slow down through your breath, to slow down into your body, to make sure that you can be really focused and concentrated during the class. So the major difference between a basic workout and this class is basically going to be about your breath, right? In yoga, we just try to pay attention to our breath to create a better connection. So during this class, just make sure that you always come back to your breath. Maybe deciding of an intention for your practice already here. And just doing your best today, as always. That's all that matters. Take a big inhalation here. Try to fill up your lungs all the way up. And then open up your mouth and exhale. Slowly. Make your way up into your hands and knees. And straight away, let's come into a plank pose. So make sure that your hands are under your shoulders. And extend one leg at a time behind you. Just taking a few seconds here into your plank position. So it's exactly the same. We're still only breathing, just in a different shape. So try to see what you can relax a little bit more in this position, and on the opposite, what you can engage a little bit more. Make sure that your legs are really engaging. Push the mat away under your hands, roll your shoulders back. Pull your navel in. Make sure that your neck is nice and long. And again, just try to lengthen your breath. Take your time when you inhale. Take your time when you exhale. Just a few more breaths in this position. Maybe trying to come a little bit higher onto your toes. Taking your time to breathe. One last big inhalation. Exhale, send your hips to the sky. And come into your first down dog of the class. As always, for this first down dog, make some intuitive movement first. So maybe close your eyes. And just try to move in a way that feels good. Pedal into your legs, into your arms. Relax your neck. And then try to find some stillness here in your down dog. So in this position, again, engage where you have to engage. Push the mat away under your hands. Try to pull your ribcage in, but relax into your neck. Soften your jaw, soften your face. Energize all the way towards the back of your mat and up towards the sky. And then from here, next time that you inhale, lift your right leg towards the sky, bend your right knee, and open your hip towards the right. Just take a few seconds here, making sure that you open this hip. Keep pushing the mat away under your hands. And then extend your right leg towards the sky. Rise super high onto your left toes. Exhale, shift forward and try to bring your right knee all the way up towards your right armpits. Try to really round your upper back into this position. Don't move anything. And then just try to shift your right knee towards your left armpit, staying forward. Again like this, to the right. Exhale to the left. 3 more times. Try to use your breath. Stay super high onto your back toes. 1 more time like this, to the right, to the left, then again to the right. Rise a little bit higher, flex your right foot and step it outside of your right hand. Adjust yourself here, make sure that both of your hands are under your shoulders. And just try to pull your right hip towards the back, making sure that your hip stays squared. Pull your navel in, and we're just going to take some few little push-ups in this position. So take a big inhalation here, and as you exhale, bend your elbows. Try to lower your chest towards the mat, but try to keep your chest nice and open. Again, like this. Inhale up. Exhale, try to bend as much as you can. So depending on your flexibility, you will come more or less towards the floor. Just do your best. 2 more times like this. Inhale up. Exhale down. 1 more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, come all the way back up. Maybe adjust your hands. And again, inhale, extend your right leg towards the sky. This time, bring your knee to your nose, shift forward, and really try to bring your knee towards your nose. So just not the movement, but really the crunching action from your core. Again, inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, crunch your knee all the way toward your nose. One more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, crunch, 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 a little bit more. This time stay here, flex your right foot and step it in between your hands. Lower your left knee onto the mat and make your way up into your low lunge, Kapiasana. So look in front of you, make sure here that you're really bending into this front knee, roll your shoulders back. Just take a few breaths in this position. Option to stay here or maybe to interlace your fingers behind your back, trying to really squeeze your hands together and then trying to extend your arms behind you, opening up your chest, maybe trying to look up. Take your time to breathe. One last big inhalation. And then exhale, release both of your hands under your shoulders, touch your back toes, extend your left leg, and step back into a plank position. Adjust yourself. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale for your first vinyasa of the class. So take your options. Inhale, take your time to open up your heart. Exhale, send your hips to the sky, down dog, to do the same thing on the other side. This time, lift your left leg towards the sky, bend your left knee, and open your hips. Just spend a few breaths here, doing your best to keep pushing the mat away under your hands. Then extend your left leg towards the sky. Rise super high onto your back toes. Take a big inhalation here. Exhale, shift forward, trying to bring your knee all the way up towards your armpits. Stay forward and move your knee towards the right. And then like this to the left. Exhale to the right. 3 more times. Try to keep your body weight forward to stay super, super high onto your back toes. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale to the right. This time to the left. Stay here. Flex your left foot and step it outside of your left hand. Adjust yourself. Try to really make a long spine behind you. Take a big inhalation here. Exhale. Again with our push-ups. Just bend your elbows. 4 more times like this. Try to move with your breath. Keep looking forward. Make sure that you allow this knee to open on the side. 1 more time like this. And then come back up. Maybe adjust your hands so you can lift again your left leg towards the sky behind you. Exhale. This time, crunch all the way toward your nose. Try to really touch your nose with your knee. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, forward. Bring your shoulders above your hands. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale, forward, forward, forward. Stay here. Push the mat away under your hands and step your left foot in between your hands. Lower your back knee down and come all the way up into your low lunge. So again here, really try to bend your front knee. Try to keep your hips squared. Take your option, maybe interlace your fingers behind you so you can open up your heart. Wherever you are, just keep breathing. Take your time. 1 last big inhalation. And then release your hands under your shoulders, touch your back toes and step back into your plank position. Inhale, come forward. Exhale for your vinyasa. Try to not rush your vinyasa. Take your time. Exhale, back to your down dog. Adjust yourself. Observe the difference maybe in your body after those few movements. Then look in between your hands, bend your knees and quietly step all the way in between your hands. Inhale into your flat back, your big toes are together. And exhale, fall forward. Try to use your core to bring your nose a little bit closer to your legs. From here, bend both of your knees and rise up into your chair pose, Utkatasana. Take a few seconds here. Just check on your alignment. Make sure that you can see your big toes when you look down. If it's not the case, bring your body weight a little bit more towards the back. Make sure that you're not arching into your low back. Pull your navel in. Try to extend your arms above your head. Come back to your breath. Try to sit a little bit lower. Then extend your legs right all the way up. Bring your hands together, look up towards your hands. Grab your left wrist with your right hand and exhale. Try to bend all the way towards the right. Try maybe to keep your gaze up, to keep your chest nice and open. Inhale, come back to the center. Change side, and this time bend all the way to the left. Try again maybe to keep your gaze up. Inhale all the way up, press your hands together, look towards your hands. And exhale, fold forward your legs. From here, inhale into your flat back. And then plant your right hand under your right shoulder. Step your right leg behind you and make your way into a side plank Vashisthasana. Open your left arm towards the sky. Option to keep here your hand on your waist if you want. Just try to do your best here to squeeze your legs together and to energize up. Push the mat away under your right hand. Take a big inhalation here. Then look down slowly. Place your left forearm onto the mat to take a forearm side plank onto the other side. Open your right arm towards the sky. Again, try to lift your hips up, squeeze your legs together, and we're gonna come back to Vashisthasana. Place your right hand on the mat. Push yourself up. Open your left arm to the sky. Take a big inhalation here. And then come back to your plank pose. Adjust your hands on your mat. Inhale, shift your body weight forward. Exhale for your vinyasa. Take your time and come back to your down dog. Stay here for 3 rounds of breath. Push the mat away under your hands. Soften your neck. Come back to your breath. Look in between your hands. Bend your knees and lightly, quietly jump all the way to the top. Inhale into your flat back. And exhale, fold forward. Again, Utkatasana. Bend your knees and rise up with your arms above your head. Again, just spend a few seconds here. Make sure that you really set yourself in your chair pose, that you're not just chilling in the position, but trying to go a little bit deeper, trying to engage a little bit more, trying to squeeze your legs together, to bring your ribcage in. Inhale, come all the way up. This time, grab your right hand with your left hand and bend all the way to the left, trying to keep your gaze up. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, onto the other side. Inhale, come back to the center. Look up towards your hands. Exhale, fold forward your legs. Inhale into your flat back. And this time, keep your left hand on the mat, step your left foot back and straight away, Vashisthasana onto the other side. So again here, just do your best to push the mat away under your left hand. Energize yourself up, squeeze your legs together, let the shake happen if it happens, and then slowly lower your right forearm on the mat and open your left arm towards the sky. Again, energize up. Try to create some space between your shoulder and your ear to really make sure you push yourself all the way up. And then again, left hand on your mat, make your way back, Vashisthasana. Exhale, plant your hands on the mat, come back into your plank pose. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, take your vinyasa. Inhale to open up your heart. Exhale, back to your down dog. Take a big inhalation through your nose. Open your mouth and exhale. Know that you can take a child's pose whenever you feel like it. Feel free to just press pause on this video and come back whenever you're ready. From here, bring your big toes together. So squeeze your legs. Keep the down dog shape, but really make sure that you squeeze your legs together. Keep pushing the mat away under your hands. Then look in between your hands, bend your knees and jump all the way into a chair pose, Utkatasana. Lift your arms above your head and then stay here just a sec. Make sure that you squeeze your legs together, that you pull your navel in, then stay exactly as you are, but extend your arms in front of you. So now imagine opposite actions in your body. Try to come forward with your arms, trying to bring your chest a little bit closer to your legs, and then try to sit all the way down behind you, maybe without using your hands. And as soon as you touch the mat, try to lift your legs to come into a little boat pose, Navasana. Keep your knees bent for this one. Make sure that you squeeze your knees together and that you open up your chest. Take a big inhalation here. Exhale, low bow. Extend your legs and try to lower your back onto the mat. Trying to keep your shoulders off the mat and to keep your gaze in front of you. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, low bow. 4 more times like this. Inhale up. Exhale down. Use your breath. 3, 2, And the last one, stay up, cross your ankles, place your hands in front of you, and step or jump back to Tejiro Vinyasa. Inhale to open up your heart. Exhale, back into your down dog. As soon as you arrive here, inhale, lift your right leg towards the sky, rise high onto your back toes. Exhale, shift forward, bring your knee to your nose, really come forward, push the mat away under you, step your right foot in between your hands, and come all the way up into your high lunge. Take a second here, find your gaze in front of you, find your drishti. Make sure that you square your hips. Then press your hands together and lower your hands in front of your heart. From here, try to extend your back leg, rise super high into your back toes, and come forward with your chest. Try not to collapse into your right leg. Keep pushing the mat away under your right hip without using any momentum, but the strength of your right leg. Shift a little bit more forward so you can lift your back leg, coming up into a warrior 3. Take a few seconds here, and then find your drishti. Extend your back leg. Exhale. Bend your left knee behind the right. Try to keep your left heel as close as you can to your right glute. Trying to squeeze your legs and to bend as much as you can. Shiva squat. Inhale. Rise back up into your warrior 3. Exhale again, waist control, do your best. Try to squeeze your legs. 3 more times like this. Inhale up. Exhale, bend your legs. Try to soften your right toes on the mat. This will help. Inhale up. Exhale, 1 more time like this. 1 more time to come back up. This time stay in your warrior 3. Stay forward, bend your right knee. Slowly, slowly step your left foot back behind you. Adjust yourself and open up into a warrior 2 position. Try to keep the bend into this right knee. Take a second to find your alignment. Soften into your shoulders. Make sure that you keep the engagement into your low belly. Try to gaze past your right hand and really bend into this right knee. Now try not to move anything into your low body. Pivot your right hand towards the sky. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Keep the bend into your right knee. Exhale, come back up. Place your right hand into your belly and extend your left arm above your head. Try not to collapse here and to really keep the engagement into your right glute. Again, inhale, reverse. Exhale to come back to your modified extended triangle. 3 more times like this. Do your best to just flow in between those 2 positions. Try not to move your legs. Exhale here. 1 more time on the inhalation. This time extend your right leg. Just find a little release and then come back to the center. Maybe bring your legs in a little bit closer. Preparation for your triangle pose, Trikonasana. Squeeze your legs together. Look towards your right hand and try to come forward as much as you can. Send your hips towards the back. And when you feel that you cannot go any deeper, release your right hand towards the mat. Stay a little bit higher for this one. So don't go all the way to your full pose. We're going to try to keep our core, our oblique, a little bit more active. So just as you will do in a normal Trikonasana, do your best to not send your hips towards the back. Keep squeezing your glutes and try your best to keep your chest nice and open. You can look up towards your left hand or maybe towards the right and just find a little bit of pulsing actions here. Trying your best to keep the engagement into your legs. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One last time from all the way up. Bring your heels in, your toes out, and bend into your knees for your goddess pose. You can keep your arms on the side. Maybe place them in front of your heart, maybe onto your hips. That can help you to really rotate your hips forward, making sure that you really sit low. Keep your knees on alignment on your toes, and again, a little bit of pulsing actions here. Try to bend a little bit more your knees, and instead of thinking of going up, think of going down. So try to bend a little bit more towards the mat. Every time that you go down, try to keep your chest open, and again, let's go for 10 more here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend your legs, pivot your toes in and just fold forward your legs. Taking a little release in this position, maybe shift yourself to the right and to the left. Feel free to bend your knees if you have to. Make any movement that feels good. And then whenever you're ready, hold your hands towards the back of your mat. So round your left foot, step back into a plank position and take your vinyasa. Inhale to open up your heart. And exhale, send your hips back to the sky. Down dog. Again, when you arrive here, squeeze your legs together. Big toes together. Push the mat away under your hands, soften your neck. Look in between your hands. And jump into your chair pose, Utkatasana. Send your arms above your head. Again, do your little checklist. Soften your breath. Extend your arms in front of you. And again, try here to come as forward as you can. Maybe your chest touch your thighs. And then slowly, slowly, slowly have a sit behind you. Do not use your hands and lift your legs for your boat pose. Again, take a second here. Open your chest. Look in front of you. Take a big inhalation here. Exhale, low butt. Do your best to keep your core nice and engaged here. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let's go for 4 more. 3, 2, and the last one. Stay here. Feel the crunch. Try to place your ankles one on top of each other. Roll back and take your vinyasa. Inhale to open up your heart. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg towards the sky. Exhale, knee to your nose, come forward as much as you can. Step your foot in between your hands and make your way up into your high lunge. Spend a few seconds here, making sure that you really bend into this front knee, that your rib cage is in. Rise super high into your back toes, press your hands together and lower your hands in front of your heart. Again here, come forward with your chest, try to not collapse onto this left leg. Keep pulling your left hip back and then slowly, slowly lift your right leg to come into your warrior 3. Find your alignment, try to keep your hips parallel. Exhale, bend your right knee behind the left, squeeze your legs together as much as you can here. Inhale, extend your leg back. Exhale, with control your Shiva squat. If you lose your balance, this happens a lot. Just come back here to the position. Do your best. Let's go for 2 more. Take your time when you exhale. Try to really, really squeeze. Inhale, extend. 1 last time. Bend maybe a little bit lower. Extend your right leg and carefully step it all the way to the back and open here into your warrior 2. Find your alignment. Soften into your shoulders. Again, spend a few seconds here making sure that you use both of your legs. Soften into your shoulders. And then again, lift your left arm above your head. Try to really keep the bend into your front knee. And exhale, let's flow towards your modified extended triangle. Use your breath. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Exhale, trying to reach forward with your right hand. 3 more times like this. Use your breath. Try to allow this movement to feel good in your body, so take your time. Just 1 more time here on the inhalation and extend your left leg. Find a little stretch and then come back to the center. Maybe bring your legs a little bit closer. Squeeze your legs together. And again, inhale, try to reach forward as much as you can. Keep your hip and your chest open. And exhale, lower your left hand towards the mat. And extend your right arm towards the sky. Again, in this position, don't go all the way down. Stay a little bit higher. Squeeze your legs together. Use your core. And again, find your little pulsing actions here. Trying to do your best here to keep squeezing your legs. Maybe try to look up. Let's go for 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 more to come all the way up. Heels in, toes out, goddess pose. Again here, find your option with your hands. Roll your shoulders back. Try to really extend your spine. And again, just start pulsing and just think of going down instead of going up. Every time that you bend, you try to go a little bit deeper and try to squeeze your glutes. Let's do for 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend your legs and fold forward your legs. Just hand a minute here. Find any movement that feels good. And then again, hold both of your hands this time around your right foot. Step back into a plank position. Inhale, shift your body weight forward. And exhale, take your vinyasa. Let's meet back in your down dog. Adjust yourself if you have to. Take a big inhalation through your nose. Open your mouth and exhale. Inhale, shift forward. Make your way into a plank position. Adjust yourself. Do your best to really use your entire body in this position. Even if you're tired, even if it's getting a little bit more complicated, just do not give up on yourself. Take a big inhalation here. Exhale, one hand at a time. Just lower onto your forearms to come into your forearm plank. Do your best to use your hands just as much as your elbows. And from here, we just want to dip our hips side to side, so to the right and then to the left. Use your breath. Keep pushing the mat away under your forearms. And let's go together here for a little bit longer. So to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Let's do for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, keep pushing, 5, 4, 3, 2, and the last one. Come back to the center, lower your hips on the mat, maybe walk your hands a little bit more forward and find a Sphinx pose. Train here to press your chest forward. Do not collapse. Push the mat away under your elbows. Maybe close your eyes if it feels good. You can lower your chin to your chest. Find a little stretch behind your neck. Slow your breath down. We're almost done with the hard part. If your chin was down, lift your head back up. Take a big inhalation here. Keep your feet exactly as they are, but just try to lift your hips from the mat. One foot at a time, touch your toes back into your mat, and one hand at a time, come back up into your plank pose. Final plank pose of the class. Try to stay here just a little bit longer. Remember, soften where you can soften, engage where you have to engage. Physically, but also mentally. Everything is temporary. Just try to hold on a little bit longer. Push the mat away under you a little bit more. Soften into your face. One last big inhalation and exhale for your last vinyasa of the class. Make it feel good. Inhale to open up your heart. Exhale. Lift yourself back up into your down dog. Bend your knees, lower them onto the mat. Have a sit on your heels. Take a child's pose. Relax your forehead, relax your shoulders. Maybe swing side to side with your hips. Come back to your breath. Remember, you were there just a few minutes ago in a different mood. Same shape. Nothing changed. Maybe just your breath, your sensations. And then slowly use your hands to come all the way back up and have a seat onto your mat. Extend your right leg in front of you. I'm going to pivot towards you just for the angle, but feel free to stay facing your mat. So you want to extend your right leg and you want to bend your left leg in front of you. So in this position, just make sure that both of your sit bones are on the mat. If you feel that maybe you're a little bit uneven, adjust the angle of your left leg. Release your right hand inside of your right leg. Inhale, lift your left arm above your head. And exhale, walk your right hand towards your right foot. And just try to find a little bend here towards the right. You have several options. Of course, maybe you're a little bit higher. If you can come all the way down to your right forearm, that's great. If you're a little bit higher, that's great as well. Just try to lift your chest up. Try to glue your left sit bone on the mat. Take a big inhalation here. And when you exhale, just try to soften a little bit more. Doing your best here to relax. Try to use the heat that you've built during the class to now create a little bit more space. If you have the space, you can try to touch your right foot. Only if this doesn't make you round your upper chest, otherwise stay a little bit higher. Let's just spend 3 more rounds of breath in this position. Slowly, the next time that you inhale, come all the way back up and change sides. So bend your right leg, extend the left, and then make sure that both of your sit bones here stay on the floor. Place your left hand inside of your left leg. Lift your right arm above your head. And then find your stretch. Respect your body. Go and stay on your own limits. So in these positions, the stretching part of yoga, the yin part, and by the way, this is not yin because yin is way more relaxed. We don't really use any muscle. We're just getting a little bit of inspiration from yin here. But in those positions, try to do your best to not force yourself too much. The same way that you did during the class, it's your breath that helps you. So if you're too tight in your body, if you're contracting, if you're forcing too much, it's going to be hard for you to relax. So just do your best to not force yourself. And try to feel every time that you exhale, the space that you create. Slowly, breath after breath. Not trying to force anything. 3 more rounds of breath here. One last exhalation, and then slowly come all the way back up. This time place the sole of your feet together. Baddha Konasana. Do your best here to keep a straight spine. So if you feel that you round your back, maybe try to walk your feet a little bit more further away from you. This will help you. Touch the outside of your calf or maybe your ankles. Try to roll your shoulder blades towards each other. Take a big inhalation here. And exhale, walk your hands in front of you and just fold forward your legs. And then just trying to relax, to soften everything. Every time that you inhale, feel your back expanding behind you. And when you exhale, just try to soften a little bit more. If you would like to stay here a little bit longer, please feel free to press pause and just stay there. Otherwise, use your hands to come all the way back up. Bring your knees together. And then just lay down on your mat. Taking your time. Bend your knees into your chest. Squeeze your knees towards your chest. Maybe roll side to side to massage your low back. Then come back to the center, bring your forehead to your knees, squeeze yourself as much as you can, giving yourself a big hug after your practice, taking a big inhalation here, the biggest inhalation you've taken all day. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And then open your mouth, exhale, and release your body on the mat. Release your legs on the floor, your arms alongside your body. Close your eyes. Try not to hold any tensions anywhere on your body or on your face. This final pose of the class. You did it. Shavasana.